Good evening, this is Tenendus the Human, and welcome back to our Teutonic Rebels campaign here on Medieval 2 Total War, and you join us on a historic day. A key day for us because we're going to take over Norway, and with that, this lad here, Norwegian faction Heir Prince Gustav, will join me. And with that, a few extra units as well, and that will certainly help us on our plough through Denmark, who are looking rather weak at this point, it should be said. This army is going to go and poke up against this force very, very soon indeed. And assuming they want to take battle, we should be able to draw them all out of Aarhus and absolutely take over their new capital, I assume. Yes, indeed, it is. So Denmark not going to be looking too strong at the end of that. Now, on this note, actually, taking that over will most likely get us to around, well, positive money again. And we're actually not losing very much right now. We suddenly are losing a fair amount through corruption, currently 9,000 being lost. Now, we can solve that actually by thinking about our capital, and I think we might well be the Kalmar Union of sorts, because yes, having a little play around, if we have a look right now, minus 10,000, if we change this to our capital, oh yeah, that is a big difference, a good 6 grand or so difference. So yes, we'll be moving Kalmar over to our capital going forward, and that should put us in a very strong position, because if we can actually train some units, oh yeah, we're going to be looking incredibly strong. Dismounted feudal knight Harskulls, feudal knights, we could be looking strong. If there's actually an economy, oh my, we could be doing some fabulous things. Of course, yes, we do have Revel and Narva up here, so if we can hold on to those, then Denmark will just be Hamburg very soon. Now, that's is it a fortress or a citadel? Not really sure. I'm guessing just a fortress, maybe even a castle. I don't know. Whatever it is, it's likely to have all their forces left in it. But the Holy Roman Empire have waged war with them, if you don't recall. So, yeah, we need to just keep an eye on that. Maybe they'll take out some of their armies for us. Elsewhere, we had some interesting movements. This guy, Captain Jens, has finally made it over here. Don't know if that's a waste of these 2 units, but they can certainly do their best to hold that. If I could get an archer around there, I'd love to get maybe 2 of them to go and help. If I had boats, that would be lovely too. And having looked into it, yes, unfortunately, the only boats that are listed under the rebels are pirate ships, and no one else gets those. So I don't think I'll be getting these longboats when we defeat Norway, which is a bit of a shame actually. I have tried to fiddle with the files a little bit, but the game's been a little bit picky with me, so we'll see if that is going to come to fruition or not. I have tried to make it so that Norway can recruit boats, because Norway can't actually recruit any boats, which is very, very strange. They start with these, but they can't recruit any more. So I've at least made it so they can recruit boats. Whether that will allow me, we'll see. I'm not too worried about it, to be honest. I made Norway able to recruit them, so maybe over time that will do something good for us. But even if it does not, it doesn't matter. We can get these troops out of this part of the world. We won't really be needing to use any of these cities for anything other than economy very soon, because it's going to be our homeland, and a lot of the factions on here are rather sedate. They don't do too much moving around. Norway is supposed to sit in the corner, which is partly why they don't give them any boats, but I did give them boats. They didn't decide to train any anyway, so there we go. Okay, Aarhus and Agder are important early snipes for us, and of course there is one more important one over here, Minsk. We can have a go at next turn as well. So let's have a little go at Agder to start us off and see what we have going for us. Prince Hakon of Norway sitting over here. Would I've rather had him than the other guy. You know what? The other guy's younger. We'll absolutely have him. We've got quite a lot of heavy cav to take out there though, and with it some feudal knights. It does mean they can't guard the walls, so we'll see what that looks like on the battlefield. We'll have to shoot him down best we can. Let's head on in. Well, immediately they are deciding to vacate the gateway, which is good. It means we have a clean run here to walk on into the city. I'm quite pleased about that and don't want these towers activated. It does mean we'll have to go and take them on probably at the plaza, but that's okay. We can use our crossbows as much as possible to whittle them down. I did get the crossbows up onto this little ridge here. Not a bad position to actually shoot over the hill and anyone keeping the gates on, but that shan't be needed as it turns out. We're going to head forward and hopefully have a clean run at shooting them down with the crossbows. Having said that, they are now moving back forward. I'm not too pleased about that, actually. Just get some shots away if you can. We'll see what we can do about that. These guys do actually have a shot that far. Actually, they don't quite, do they? It's a bit of a shame. Okay, get them running over there, see what they can do. That is the gateway gone. And if they're going to stand there, that could actually be a little bit awkward for us. No, they're running away. Okay, good. I think we got a shot off there without losing too much ourselves. That's good to see. After an awful lot of wingle-wangling around the side of the settlement, then we've got ourselves into a pretty nice position. We have some crossbows down here. They're going to get some nice shots into the general. We're obviously going to intercept them with some town militia and our peasants. Try and keep the Viking raiders for extra shock damage only, but we'll see about that. Hopefully some nice shots coming in. You should have a fairly clean shot. No, they're going to shoot over the top to them. Of course they would. Maybe shoot these guys instead. Yeah, now they're eager and they're ready, aren't they? Of course, lads. Okay, let's get these two guys running into those lads just to intercept. Intercepts. Thank you very much. And that should leave enough of them in a vulnerable position for these guys to be shooting them with their crossbows. There's a few here, obviously, that managed to get through. Obviously. Just to be really, really irritating. But if we can get a few shots in, that'll be lovely. Maybe just kill the ones in front of you, lads. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Oh dear, why these always sneak through? It's so irritating. But most of them are still shooting because we're on guard mode. So that's very nice indeed. They are routing. Okay, that's excellent news. So make sure the general's body has been shot down. And you, my good friends down there, you can just shoot at those guys instead. Shoot over the top. That'll be perfect. Okay, peasants are running up the hill into them. That's okay. General's bodyguard. They're still pretty eager, but mostly what we're trying to do here with these guys is just hold, to be honest. So yes, you can just stand on that little flank. Hold while these guys get some excellent shots. They do seem to be shooting up an awful lot, considering they're right in front of you. Any dart... Yeah, they're just being utter numpties about all this, aren't they? Might be doing something, probably not as much as I'd be hoping. Well, even the best laid plans can be ruined by the crossbows not actually shooting straight on, but luckily we got peasants to take down their kings, and that is excellent news. I was just about to consider sending in the Viking raiders just to finish it off, but we'll start shuffling people forward anyway. We'll still bring the crossbows into position to finish them off, of course, but yeah, let's get these Vikings ready for their downfall. Crossbows into position. Viking raiders at this point, they can step forward and do the finishing blows. Lovely. So move everyone forward, and if they want to be foolish, they can be, but I don't think they're going to do very well. In a new, much better position, we should hopefully this time get a much straighter shot in, and that will, with any luck, finish it off. So crossbows, get a bowing. Is that the right term? I'm gonna go with it anyway. That's our term because we're the Rebel Anarchy, damn it. And it's pretty much entirely slaughtered instantaneously. And we'll get the Viking Raiders just to waffle in. No need for waffling. We'll just continue shooting. They're going to flee immediately. It looks like the crossbows have pretty much got this by themselves. Indeed, the crossbows have got it finished. A few men lost, mostly some peasants, but the peasants did get the final kill. And with that, Norway is down, and that is magnificent news. We'll sack what we can. There's not a lot left there, but our first faction destroyed, Norway. Yes, celebrations at hand, and Gustav of Vestermanna is on our side now. He speaks of loyalty. Yes, indeed, he's loyal to the rebels these days. He's a religious lad, doesn't mean anything to me, but he does bring some mercenary Pavis crossbowmen with him. A couple proper mercenary spearmen, so that's very nice to see indeed. Now, as I said, no boats. Yes, those boats haven't been inherited by us, so that's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. You know what, sir? You can just wander over there. We'll gather all of our forces and we'll get moving. Okay, we can't actually quite merge all of this together, so there'll be a little bit of wangling around. Assuming we don't get a boat anytime soon, then we've got to head around this way. Not much money gained from that, but yeah, a general. This is excellent. It's not just the fact that we have a general here. It's the fact that this should mean we start getting adoption candidates, because as far as the game's concerned, we've got all of these regions a good, 15 or so? Not actually sure. What have we got right now? Yes, so cities 18 and 3 castles, so 21 overall. And okay, money looking much, much stronger now. If we can just sack 1 or 2 of our cities, then we'll be in excellent position. So on that note, we should probably just head straight into this Danish army, who indeed do want to take us on. Normally the AI fancies its chances against rebels, and well, they're fools, I would suggest. So Norse swordsmen, once again, decent solid unit, very, very good in terms of cost, I would suggest as well. But okay, we can pick them off because they're in that early army. King Knud is going to hang on back with his crossbow militia. Now he could do an awful lot of damage, but he's minus 1 morale actually. That's good to see. But yeah, he could do a lot of damage with a charge. We need to be a little bit careful of that. Maybe throw some peasants to the dogs, but I think we've got this. Let's try and make sure no one escapes. Let it in. Interesting. The general's coming from over there, and the main army is in that sort of a direction. So I'm going to, yeah, just kind of jig the army a little bit around the corner here. We need to make sure they don't get away. So I'm a little bit concerned that those guys might just have that opportunity. So I'm going to send all my cav apart from the general to go and run at those guys. Actually, good point here, Thomas. Looks like they are going to join up, but they're a little bit far out of the way there, aren't they? Let's just start running into this middle position. Let's just catch the general as he arrives. That's probably for the better, actually. Yeah, let's intercept. Let's get on an interception mission here. I'm a bit happy about that situation. Let's just get a bit of running. It's not too bad. Okay, crossbow militia over there. Let's just get cavalry and cavalry just to run into them. Are they going to react to that? They're not just yet. Let's get these two just to line up there, and they can charge against those guys momentarily. That'll be absolutely perfect. Right, general's bodyguard in that position. Yeah, the main thing for us actually is just making sure these guys don't get away. I really don't want to take them on in the city itself. So, got ourselves a nice charge here. These guys are going to absolutely annihilate the crossbow militia who've turned their backs to us. Excellent work. That will distract the general a bit as they get pulled into that affair. Yeah, get these guys running in that direction. You get yourselves over to that hill. Just make sure that they are not a problem. They're coming towards us. That's good. I want them away from the edge of the battlefield, so that works perfectly for me. They're firing missiles. Bit of a shame is what it is. Let's get this main force then, aside from these two, into a new group, and let's just get them shuffling around a little bit just to face the general. Not too concerned about the other force just yet. Crossbow militia have been ploughed into by us. We probably used up. Oh, we're just going to actually hit the general by accident there. It's fine. It's a light tap while we get ourselves organised. That's okay. Right, crossbow militia are stupidly running forward at us. So let's send these guys in for a charge at them. And we'll just save the general feudal knights, actually. You just get yourselves a bit wider, sir. Okay. These are far enough away from the main battle line now where I'm quite happy about this situation. They are running away very quickly, which is unfortunately going to help them quite a lot. Just get a charge into the Norse swordsman. Yeah, okay. We might need to... they're going to start approaching our lines at this point. We might just start changing this around or give up the hill to move downwards. Another charge coming on in this time against a Norse swordsman. Hopefully that's a hefty hit because we need to just get this reorganised. I'm just going to split up my forces actually into two and just see what we can do with them. You get yourselves out of there. You just get yourself thundering in. These guys are going to smash these Viking Raiders, and that should just buy us enough time to get everyone else into position. What a very good hit, to be honest, lads. Not too impressed with that, but if nothing else, we should now have everyone in position. Okay, these guys are in to just about where I need them to be. Okay, they are thundering in at us now, though. That's fine. It's fine, I guess. Because, yeah, we're just going to start sending the cav line into them, which is very much the plan. That's broken them. Just get the infantry all over them. That'll be absolutely fine. You, sir, just, yeah, they've already routed anyway. That's good news. Everyone into those Viking Raiders. As for here, the general is finally going to actually do something about us. That's interesting. You shoot the general off skirmish. Just get all of these guys in. You, crossbows, you should be shooting as well. Yeah, let's just get whoever we can into the rear. You, get on top of that general back there. That's fine. We're going to win this battle up at the top of the hill very, very quickly indeed. That's to be expected. But the rest of this, yeah, we need to take care of the general. So whoever else is here, all of you into that general now. Just start shooting him. That's going to be a lot of crossbows. That's absolutely fine. Start dealing with them. Okay, good. It's mainly the general at this point. He's a bit pulled apart, actually, by our cavalry, which is kind of what we want, to be honest. Right, half of them remain. You, sir, get into that rear. Make sure they do not escape. You guys are all supposed to be joining in this affair. Start shooting him. I think they are, but the infantry is very distracted indeed. So, cavalry, one of you, get over there. You finish him off. That's absolutely fine, but we don't want them to escape, and they're somewhat getting away right now. So let's not let that happen. General is now just being shot by us. That's good. Infantry should all be heading into him and no one else. Thank you very much. We're dealing with that guy. That's good to see. You, sir, get after them. I don't think we need you to finish off the general now. What we do need is, yeah, crossbow militia, they're gone. Let's get into them. Oh yeah, this is pretty much what we want to see. Viking Raiders, though, do get around the back. That's one general down. Good. Should probably just check how all of this is going. I think we've cleared them out now at this point. Yeah, 33 left. That's probably not enough to be a concern. You both deal with them. That means the Feudal Knights can actually turn themselves around and make sure this general's finished off. But I think this plough into the rear at this point should be what is needed to finish this off. Yeah, you get yourselves in there. Crossbows, yeah, he's fighting to the death now. Fighting to the death. You start pulling out. Pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. There he goes. King Canute is down. He definitely took out a fair few of us there in that, but I'm very pleased. That should be the city ours. We can ignore that unit now as they flee. We just need to get rid of anything else here on the battlefield. 81 Viking Raiders. I suspect they're going to be allowed to live, aren't they? That's a bit upsetting. Alright, well, we've failed to kind of get on top of them. They're not very good at chasing things down on this, to be fair, and I had used the cav quite a lot to deal with, running around, so they were pretty tired and slow by that stage. As for the actual pile of bodies, it's not actually as bad as I thought, actually. We've got a few cav being knocked out, but we did a pretty good job. I don't think we're quite going to walk into the city, sadly, because they still have a good 100 remaining. That's a bit annoying. Indeed, there's just enough for them to waltz on in. We'll just grab ourselves some equipment and take it next turn. But that should be a simple enough job when it comes down to it. I believe there's peasants over there just to man the fort, so to speak, give me some vision. Actually, we can send these guys down to do that. These have a bit of experience on them. Thorgil, yeah, you go and join up with Thorgil. That'll be excellent. And what we probably need to do is start getting an idea of what's going on down here at Hamburg. They might be sending reinforcements. Don't know, but we'll try and keep a closer idea on that. In fact, yeah, you just take their watchtower. What's happening? Big. Holy Roman Empire. Interesting. Now this is probably a key point actually. We need to be winning more and more battles before too many heavy units come out. Generally as the rebels, you don't get too many of those. We can get dismounted field knights over here though. So where we can get them, we're going to need them. Interesting, over in Minsk, the Lithuanians are going to sally forth, weirdly, without the force that they marched over here. So, okay, let's see how this goes. They've got some horse archers to deal with, a few of their own archers. They have a Devas Guard. Interesting. So, yes, one of their old pagan gods, very nice indeed. And we have a merciless mauler of a general. Well, let's take him out and walk into Minsk. This could be an intriguing battle. They're going to send out a load of their horsemen straight away. We need to get our archers in position, shooting them straight away. They are, just piling in, actually. Piling out. Excellent. We actually can use this tower to shoot them. That's actually a little bit of what we're doing right now. Just get on top of those horsemen with our boyars, or at the very least, pin them in just a little bit. We will take a fair bit of damage in this battle, I imagine, but we'll do what we can. Let's head into these guys. Yeah, they don't really want to do this, do they? No, that's fine. So yeah, they're going to send a few missiles in. They're mainly shooting... Are they shooting fire arrows? Can they shoot fire arrows from their horses? Or am I getting confused? Oh, my boy sons are running away straight away. We were just having a little poke. Wow, they're just routing instantly. That's not good, is it? Okay, well, let's just get whatever we can in. Make sure we're taking them down. There's a lot of routing going on here, and I don't like it. These horsemen are doing way too much damage. Our boy sons are being chopped down back there. Don't know how these guys are holding on so long. There's 30 of them left. They're winning. I wouldn't say we're winning. I'd say we're pretty much getting slaughtered right now. Let's go and get these guys back in. But the enemy general's gone. Oh. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Well, that's a big victory for us because we were struggling in this big time, to be honest with you. But it doesn't really matter how much we lose if we actually take this. Not too concerned. Be nice to keep some of these... Oh, there we are. That's pretty much an entire route. Let's get the cavalry. Yeah, all infantry. Maybe just God, this is a mess of a situation, isn't it? Just get all of our infantry moving forward, apart from this one. That's my general, by the way. Let's not get him killed. We could do with those boyar sons moving forward. So, yeah, just get missile shooting into them. Missile shooting into them. You are just standing on that position. Yeah, just get on top of him with these guys. That's it, yeah. So they're going to... Skirmish is a problem. Oh dear, it's a mess, but I think we've got it at this point because we just had enough numbers and not quite all of them routed. Okay, he's routing now as well. Just get on top of those Baltic archers. Cavalry, just charge forward into them. I think we've got this right now if we just push forwards. Oh dear, this is really, really weird and random little sally affair, but I think we've got it. Maybe? With the Baltic archers routing, I think we might just have the last of them. No, some of them just keep pulling back into the battle. There we go. Take it. Doesn't matter how many we lose. Okay. I don't know how well we'll be able to hold this, but it is a position to try and hold. We have one unit of boyar sons if we put them back together. Some being healed. Not a huge amount, but absolutely, I don't care how we take it. We took it. Oh, 7,500 monies. That is absolutely glorious. And with a bit of money next turn, oh, that will be magnificent. I think we might actually be able to afford to train some troops there and reinforce it. And if that's the case, Thieves Guild, we can't do anything with that nonsense. Reinforce Reval. I'll be honest, I'm sending one unit and that's all I've got. Ooh, King Thorgil's over here. We might need some more reinforcements actually, but I have no way of getting them there. So I have to see about that. How is Minsk looking, by the way, at the end of all of that? Let's just merge. There we are, boyars, 55 of them. It'll have to do. Spear militia, crossbow militia, archer militia. Ooh, oh, interesting. Don't actually have a card for that. Okay, you know what? We actually have a little bit of money. I'm going to get a couple units there immediately. I think that is absolutely key. Revel like what? Oh, yes. Oh yes, a couple crossbows. I think we could do some good damage with those. That will help us hold out over there. With this part of the world, no sign of boats. I'm going to have to keep a little look-see for that. But yeah, if we can train some troops over here, can't actually retrain the mailed knights annoyingly, but we can. Yeah, we can get some other units. So we'll just take what we can for the time being. Let's just go and waltz into Aarhus. That's got no one in it, so that's more sacking for us. And with that, ho 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 ho. Strength, honour and victory indeed. I am very pleased with that situation. Okay, let's just get... Oh no, we lost the experience now. No! Okay, we've got it back on that one. I just didn't want to throw away the experience guy. You know, we'll just blend them together. We'll send these 20 men forward and just get an idea of what's going on. We actually did the watchtower now, so I don't know, didn't actually need to do that. They have quite a lot. With any luck, Captain Ruprecht over there will take them on and weaken them for us. That will be absolutely lovely. Now, as for someone like Stettin, we can retrain first and foremost. We'll do that. We can repair our wall. That will be nice to do as well. Oh, we're in a much healthier position at this stage. Convert to a castle. Do we want to convert to a castle? Don't know that we'll get much out of it. Can we do much else with that? Okay, we've got a bit of money. Now, actually 9,000 money and going up quickly. We can really flex our muscles if we want to. Might be a good opportunity for all rebel boats. We got some boats. Let's go and get the Norse forces. Rebel boats. That means, yeah, we definitely need to be spending our money on that kind of stuff. Oh, this is looking lovely. We can't get any boats, can we? No, we can't. So we're going to need to do that to move forward. Okay, Roskilde. A couple crossbows. I think crossbows are useful already. We can just throw bodies forward to hold things. Just get a unit at this point. If we can just get a unit into these towns, absolutely we'll do it. Shameful spearmen can't actually do anything. Maybe we should actually just lower the tax rate there. Let's get that growing if we maybe one day can hold on to it. As for over here, mines. 480. You know what the thing is? We actually have a full stack there. See, I actually will build the mines. I'll build the mines very, very happily. Maybe we'll just send out these 2 spear militia out to the forest somewhere. AI will probably work out where we are because they're cheats. But we've got some reinforcements in that part of the world. Oh, that's beautiful. So yeah, Minsk is indeed going to train those 2 units. What about your mines? 400 as well? Oh dear. Oh dear, the world. You're going to have a terrible, terrible time of this. Levitanner. Do you want a Levitanner? Let's get the mines. Let's get the mines there as well, because if we can hold on to that for a while, that's going to be very lucrative indeed. Narva. Oh, we can train more over here too. Tosno's going to fall just at the wrong time. No, we don't have anything to do with it there. We could convert it to a castle, but actually those villages aren't the worst thing in the world. I hope we could hold on, but we don't have any missiles really. We need to buy our sons. I don't know that we'll be able to do anything with that, but this is exciting. We've got some money and we can spend it very effectively. Okay, what do I want to do? Abo up here. Abo could get some troops, but I don't think we need to. We have the boats to reinforce, so we won't worry about that. Oh, yeah, we have lots of options now, and I'm pleased about this. Okay, Aarhus itself can retrain. Do you want to retrain these guys? Let's retrain them first, and then we'll worry about the rest. Let's not worry about the Thieves Guild. We don't want you. You can build yourself somewhere else. Hopefully it doesn't mean we've lots of, angry thieves around the world coming to burn us down, but I think we'll be fine about that, to be honest with you. So, this is nice. Some more crossbow, some more spear militia. We're going to get some good infantry from up in the north. Okay, I am so excited about where we can go with this now. Oh, very interesting indeed. Denmark and the Holy Roman Empire are taking each other on, but it's a big win for Denmark there. Little bit unfortunate, but at the very least, it is a distraction. It is a distraction, and if they pull the army far enough away, for Pete's sake, another battle at Shameful Spearmen, but they pull far enough away, that could be very interesting indeed. Another victory, of course, over Shameful Spearmen, but Stettin under attack from the Poles. Now, this would be way out of the way for them. Don't even know why this army is wandering around this part of the world. Yeah, I guess they are. Yeah, they have New Stettin. But it feels very far out of the way for them. And I don't think they're going to take it either. So, I survived a trial. It's a rebel event. How very nice. Accused of foul acts of heresy. It would appear this man's ways are pure enough for him to be spared and found innocent. Yes. Minsk is also under siege, by the way. They've immediately built some units. That's of interest to me. It's a good thing that we've at least got ourselves some new troops. That's good. Now, let's try and create some heresy in some of these other regions. That'd be fun, just to cause some chaos. Now, New Stettin, we can actually just walk in and take it, actually. That would be mildly amusing. We could do that. I kind of like the idea of doing that, actually. So let's come and kill the prince. Oh, that's fun. That's very fun. Let's just sack it. That's ours again. Brilliant. Just to annoy the Poles. Just going to cause them chaos. We can do something more over here. Some of the towns, by the way, I'm just building up some farms just to kind of get some income and a bit of population boost. I've actually turned quite a few of them down now off of high tax rate. Now this, you see. If I can get a full stack, that didn't mean to do that. If I can get like a full stack onto this bridge, I reckon I might actually have a chance of winning. An honest battle, yes, an honest bridge battle. That's what I want to see. So let's get them moving straight away since we've got an opportunity potentially here. These boats are moving round. Okay. We are stronger than them, but there's more of them, so let's not push it. And we'll see how that one goes. Let's just keep moving. Keep moving these south. Hopefully Hakon will be fine in the next turn. End of turn reports looking much more positive. Our house has itself repaired. Whatchamacallit. That's nice. We have some good money still coming through. Roskilde has more units. Just keep sending them forward. Oh, lovely. Okay, so that's a few. Yeah, we can just do a little bit of merging if we need to. So that can just immediately merge in. That means we got a full stack. Where can they get to? I don't want to pull them into a battle that I don't want. But yeah, we'll just wander over here. We'll stand in that position for the time being and see what opportunities we get. Lots and lots of recruits. A few places besieged. Not too worried about that. Shameful Spearmen getting stronger and stronger. We can get an upgrade. Ooh, that's fun, isn't it? Potsdam is getting itself new stuff immediately. Don't think there's any need for anything else. I don't really want roads to draw them in. Captain Bolsler over here does have a catapult. Damn and blast. It's annoying. They do keep bringing catapults on this game so far. Land clearance. Let's do that and let's start getting this growing. If we can get these slightly bigger, we can get some more interesting troops out of it. Somewhere around here, I think Hasselholm actually is able to, get a proper castle. Oh, 2 Viking raiders. We'll grab those while we can. So yeah, we'll just leave this for a turn. But dismounted feudal knights in there, yes. Beautiful grey of rebels. That is absolutely magnificent stuff. Any more troops? Where am I prioritising? Definitely here, actually. So yeah, I might just scrap Hasselholm for the time. But actually, we'll scrap the 2 Viking raiders. We don't need those immediately. But we probably will need some infantry just to hold that. Narva, very similar. Let's just get ourselves archers. That will be magnificent. As for everything else, well, all we have down here is Minsk, which is currently under siege. I suspect they're going to come in. They've already got some equipment, so I think that's very likely indeed. I think it's time to end our turn. I think our main plan here then is to try see if, please Skapti, leave the path to the bridge open so that we can head into that bridge next turn. That would make me so happy. Danish ships were moving eastward there. That's good. That means we got a free run at reinforcements. That's a foolish decision by them. And we can't see the Danes right now. I don't think I can minimise this screen. That's a shame. But yes, the Danes over here, if you could see them, have, I think, left the path open over there, so that's good to see. Poland coming in with Captain Bolslaw. They do have various bits of equipment. Basically no infantry at all. 1 spearman, 2 archers, quite a few of the unpronounceable crossbows of doom, some Polish retainers. They're not going to have room to use those here. That's nice. Polish nobles. Decent units, a few decent units, and some siege equipment. They could cause some damage, but look at all the archers I have here. It is mostly archers and just enough infantry to hold them. Hopefully that will do the job. Let's hit on in. In we go then, and a huge pile of archers are indeed going to be well positioned to shoot them down. Polish nobles getting taunted. Oh yeah, indeed, let's shoot down the that I definitely can pronounce. So yes, with them going down, that'll be very nice indeed. The catapults are taunting, they're not actually doing any shooting. Are you doing anything yet? No, the ballista's also idle, which means they're just basically getting shot at so far. That's interesting. So yes, I'm going to get my archers out. Ah, there we go, they're coming forward. Archers are running forward now. And if these guys want to get themselves in range, I'll be very happy about that. Yeah, that looks like we can shoot them. That's perfect, actually. Okay, so we're going to weaken those missile units. Ooh, okay. Yeah, let's get these peasant archers onto loose. And as soon as you can shoot them, just start shooting them. You start shooting those guys. With some peasants in there as well, just to create potential chaos. If they want to run forward and intercept, they're more than welcome to do so. So these guys likewise want to be shooting in at this. Don't really know what their target is. They can't just shoot down the gate if our gate's already open. It's a pretty tough shot. So have fun with that. As for the rest of this, I feel like we're doing... Yeah, they're just going to try and shoot down the wall. That, I suppose, does make some sense. At this point, they're just moving forward, which is intriguing. Not quite what I was expecting. Let's just move these archers back a moment. Their cavalry's going to run on in. That's not particularly ideal, is it? Peasants can just try and hold those in position. That's kind of the whole point, to be honest. Yeah, that's what your job is. You just make sure you get behind and do some lovely, lovely shooting. These Polish retainers are kind of charging, lads, and I did say that they're not going to have room for it. They actually do have room for it, as it turns out. But that's just the way it goes. Okay, the wall is starting to go down a little bit here. Fortunately, they've routed, which isn't really ideal. We can shoot these guys. That would be lovely. We just want to sort of hold them in position for a moment, to be honest, because the towers will hopefully do some very, very nice work indeed. Peasants are running. Peasant archers are running. That's not particularly great, is it? No. But if we can take out some Gav with all of our missiles, I'll be happy enough with the situation. Yeah, so we're doing some good damage to all of these guys. Keep shooting at that catapult. We need him to go down. They have given up. If we're going to throw away that unit just to deal with them, I will probably take it. Ballista are now out of action. Excellent. Take down those Polish nobles. They're coming in for a second charge, which is not ideal. These guys are really going to struggle with that. But if they can hold for a moment, that'd be lovely. Shaken, they're wavering. Come on. The towers have got so much support going on here. You've just got to hold a little bit longer. 42% damage done to the wall. These guys are just standing in the way, quite frankly. Get out of that formation, that'll be fine. You can just sort of stand here instead. They're running away, but they've kind of done half of their job, which is basically to cause some chaos, slow everything down, so that we can be shooting at these other units. That catapult's down to 9 now. Well, that's excellent work. And Polish nobles are being shot. Catapult, that one is the one that's out of range for me over here. But I think between the two different sides, pretty much we can get in either way. Those cav are down to 2, down to 1, down to dead. Good. That means they can't just run on inside the city. I think that little sacrifice of those 3 units is probably worthwhile. Actually, tower's going to come in. I don't mind about the tower coming in. They're getting in their own way for the moment anyway. And yeah, that catapult is pretty much gone as well. They are not looking too hot right now, are they? No. Yeah, finish off that catapult. This one's at 27 still, but they should be in range of us now. So let's just get both of these. Not you. both of these units on this here catapult. We can finish them off down to 26 at this point. Bit of a strange old affair, but it looks like this catapult is leaving itself in a terrible, terrible position. The flaming missiles are coming at the ram, is it? I think it's at the ram. This catapult's still on 4, still can actually do something. So let's just try and move forward here because they're going to cause a bit of damage. 44, nothing on the gatehouse right now because you do need to take out... they do need to take out some of this, but they are well in range now, and that's big trouble for them because as soon as they're down to 201, they should be able to do nothing. They're only down to 1 catapult now anyway. Well, that's excellent. Down to 9, down to 3, and the ballista's long since gone, so that's excellent news. And hilariously, the catapult's actually going to burn rather than be all shot down, although there they are, they're now shot down in their entirety. This unit's down to 3, just the 1 catapult trying to shoot, but they're being shot down too quickly. They're needing to re-engage their machine, which probably isn't going to work too well for them. That's excellent stuff. So yeah, the missiles just about on our last few here, but it's fine, we can keep them on the wall just to make sure they are, if nothing else, keeping those towers firing. At this point, Poland are in big trouble. 11% of mine lost. It's pretty much just the units out here to 55% of theirs. And while we are running out of missiles, we've got plenty more. Potentially, actually, with this unit over here, who's the one who ran away earlier. Yeah, you get yourselves up there, actually. You can still have some fun yet. Likewise with you, come and replace those guys. We'll keep them up there, just to make sure. But, oh yeah, they're in huge trouble. And with the catapult down to 1 man, they are just going to send forward whatever troops they've got at this point. Okay, that's fine by me. Time to get some of my infantry into position up on the walls then. I do have a few of them around. Their ram is being rammed by the tower, and they're going through each other, which shouldn't be happening, but apparently it is. Down goes the general, who's been run over by his own tower. Excellent work. I'll happily take that stupid situation. And with this, we do have some more infantry who can just run up onto this walls and make sure it's less of the archers taking the hit. If you sirs are done, then get yourself off the wall. Let's start getting these guys up here instead. Polish nobles down to 34. Probably need to make sure, actually, guys, that we've got one of our infantry units down here at the gate instead. Actually, that's kind of a good plan. 56% means we still just about got a wall there. I do have something left on the plaza. A couple units. Yeah, get these guys back here to the gateway because it looks like that ram is indeed actually going to make it in the end, which is kind of amusing. But hey ho, it is what it is. These guys are ready to fight should they need to. Where are you going? Make your mind up, lads. It's going to stand there and get shot. That works for me, to be honest with you. Shoot them if at all possible. At this point, there are some people climbing up on the walls, but I don't think it's going to matter too much. Just get these guys into position. Yeah, Polish archers are already wavering. I don't think they're going to last very long. Boiling oil being poured on the Polish archers who are at the gateway with the ram. Again, absolutely fine by me. Get those militia in position. A few peasants just for the sake of it. These guys are running into a position. That'll be perfect. They picked a position and they're going to attack the woodsman, which absolutely suits me. That's fine. Are these guys out of missiles? They are indeed. So we'll just send those peasants up there instead. That's fine. Because the ram is just getting boiled, actually. They managed to pull this off. They've got enough men. They've got enough men for this. That's fine. Okay. Right, get those peasants in that position. There's the ram. So they are going to pile on in a little bit here, which could cause us a few problems, but it'll be fine. Let's go and get these people into position. We should have enough to cover this well. Let's get some archers in there. Bit of extra. But we shot down most of these guys already at instant rout. So we like to see boiling oil on the horses. Good old bit of, boiled horse for lunch today. I say that, it's probably more like deep fried, to be honest. So we'll absolutely take that situation. Get my cavalry forward at this point, just to plough forward, because I think we're going to need to do some mopping up, actually. There's not an awful lot left. So at this point, just have some fun shooting everyone down. I suspect we are free to run them to the ground. Final unit to go down, I think, are these Polish archers over here who apparently actually want to fight for a moment. No, they don't. They do not at all. We're going to have some well-fertilised fields at the end of all of this, and hopefully, if we were clever, we'd learn how to pick up these things and maybe use them, but apparently not. So yeah, we'll just run down as much as we can. Those spearmen are in range of our arrows for a while they figure out what they're doing, so I won't worry about them. We'll head forward and hunt down as many as we can. A heroic victory. If anything, pretty much all our men were actually lost by the ones that I sent out at the front, so well done to them for their sacrifice. But I think it did do a useful job in terms of just causing a bit of distraction, pulling some units around to weird positions, always worth it, I think. And yeah, sheer amount of archers with a little U-bend defence like that. Oh, I'm very happy with that situation. The 19th Defence, All Shameful Spearmen, has continued to give us victory, albeit God knows we can't have many troops left there. We should actually be able to recruit new ones before long, though, so time is running out for the Poles to finally finish it off. And as for Hamburg, there is actually an army outside. We couldn't quite poke them, I don't think. We can, though, go stand on the river as planned. Now, 2 units of town militia at my capital. Oh, apparently I reinforced the town like I was asked to. Well, there we go. I did a job. Very nice indeed. Construction report. Some mines in Lvov. They might decide, yes, they might want to have some of that now, but doesn't seem like they are making a move. Roskilde has some land clearance, which is nice to see. I'll rather spend my money elsewhere, though, as we move forward. So, Stump Besiege, Shameful Spearmen, Poland, that's fine. We repel that straight away, of course. And as for the rest of this, I think we're going to go for the bridge. Definitely going for the bridge plan. Okay, do we actually have enough movement points if I move him out? Because we do need to just do a little bit of merging. Yes, he can still do it, that's fine. Let's just get those 2 merged together and put them back into the force. So good old Captain Niels over there is going to try and see what he can do. There's some good units here, by the way. Bridge is basically our only chance of winning it without sending in the next force. If we have to lose it on a bridge, then we do, but I reckon we're in a pretty good position. As for the rest of this, we can get our forces, oh yeah, gathering by the crossings. That is good to see. Okay, do I want you to go to Gothenburg actually instead? Yeah, go to Gothenburg. You can move further up. We'll just get you to go and take care of him. That's good. Cavalry just got itself some extra units, some town militia. Do I actually want to do anything with them? There actually are free upkeep here, so it's not the worst thing just to have them around. We'll leave them there for now. We'll decide what we're doing later. Maybe we can get some boats, do something else with it. Okay, over here we're getting more and more units, which is nice to see. Levitana is cheap, and hopefully the upgrades will be helpful for us. Narva continue to get us more and more. We can hopefully... We might actually be able to pounce over here at Allensburg. That would be nice. They're floating their forces around Tosno, but nothing yet is coming as a result of it. Minsk, yeah, under siege. No attack on us as of yet there. But as I say, they are ready enough. I think we'll be fine, but it's an interesting one, isn't it? Okay, Shameful Spearman is getting weaker and weaker, but with a wooden palisade upgrade, getting better just about by the day, which should be able to vaguely hold on to Potsdam these days. New Stettin, oh yeah, I forgot we took New Stettin. That's kind of funny. Can't do much with it, mind you, so we'll just have to leave those 2 as they are. And Stettin still has that little army standing outside. It's a bit in the way, so we'll just continue to get these guys lined up. Actually, I think we might as well just get a couple turns queued. And over here, which is where we do want to spend our money. Yeah, let's get some more chunky cavalry. Okay, look, there's a fair chance in this battle here that we don't win. Let's send these guys as reinforcements, as stronger units to replace some of the weaker ones if we need it. But in general, yeah, we're looking pretty darn strong here, aren't we? We're going to have experience on some of these peasants at this point. Viking Raiders, experienced. Some of the Cav got experience on them. This is looking much nicer. The general up to 4 experience and full of units. That would be a good idea. This unit could actually be retrained, but if we get Hamburg, is that a fortress? It is indeed a fortress. Oh, that is lovely stuff. So yes, dismounted feudal knights for us if we can take that. Hopefully they just send one army and not both. We'll have to see about that. We can only really hope when it comes to that situation. But we got more units incoming, and more importantly, we've got the General Gustav coming on in with some actual forces from the Norwegian castles. Oh yes, the North Storm is coming, ladies and gents, but that will have to wait till next time. We have money, we have a dead faction, we have family members, and yeah, we have ourselves a few strongholds we can now start to plough some units out of, and that is excellent news indeed. I think I'd rather actually get a couple more men here in the meantime, but I'm very happy with this current situation. Let's move them over there, start gathering a second force, but for now I will leave you. I'm Thomas, this is the Nurse Human, and this is a boat, and this has been a Teutonic Rebels campaign. Thank you, and bye-bye. At some point, you're going to have to face it, lads. Go home! Go home! Yes! That's what we needed! Down goes the tower! Can they take out number 1 and do something useful for the first time in all of Total War history? The answer is no.